Hello, everybody. So, while we are still on a short break at the North Gauteng High Court, oh my goodness, the bombshells that Pinky is dropping. I mean, clearly, Pinky came to clear the air, especially to protect the Vodacom and, of course, her own reputation and freedom. And so she did do the homework that Miss Mshololo had gave her to do over the weekend. And now the thing that really blew my mind was the fact that what's his name, Host requested Section 205 of 2018 to about 2021 instead of not in, I'm sorry, it is Gininda who asked for 205 of 2018 to about 2021 instead of 2014, because this whole matter is about the killing of Senzo Mayo on the 26th of October 2014. And those records that he requested from Vodacom was of a taxi violence in Pumalanga. Like, if this is not cooking at its best and smearing of this death on these five people that stand accused of killing Sensomir, then I don't know what it is. I am so my mind is blown, but at the same time, I'm not sure why am I surprised because we've always suspected this, and now it is coming to the front, and it's saying the state lied. The state is rotten to the core when it comes to this matter, which begs the question: when these people were put together by Peggy Tel, what was the mandate? And we must also look at this cold case unit. It was formed when again? 2020 or something like that? And why was it formed? Why we never had a cold case unit all along with the SAPS? I remember with Pete Bellefield. Pete Bellefield, if you remember him, is he's late. He's the one who bust all these big serial killer cases that actually got convicted or successful convictions. And he used to work on cold cases. Why there was never a cold case unit since post 1994? Why are we having it in 2020? Is what I am interested in finding out. Clearly, that this cold case unit and Ginida being posted as the head of it was to smear innocent people with cases that are unsolved or unsolvable or things of that nature. This is what it's giving. And I'm wondering who else was going to be smeared with the AKA murder. Well, right now they're saying there are people that are actually attending court. They are the ones who killed AKA. And I mean, that case itself, I am still like, hmm, I'm not convinced. I really am not convinced because you must remember all of this happened with the previous regime. And if you trusted that minister, then it's on you, not on anyone else. I'm still not convinced. I do believe, however, that those men that stand accused of killing AKA probably may have committed heinous crimes with other things, not the AKA one. Because there are so many things that you have to ask yourself: what is going on in South Africa? What are the police doing to innocent people in South Africa? And how much more damage they were going to cause if this was not exposed. The Section 205s are exposing the state to have cooked this case, the Senzo Meyiwa murder. It is showing that. And we are not surprised, some of us who've been saying that this case is cooked. Mr. Mgomezulu was threatened by a whole judge. Oh my goodness. I am so shocked. The numbers that were smeared on accused number five turns out they are not even his number. I'm talking his cell phone number. They belong to Mjali. One belonged to a Hussein. The other one belonged to Ndwandwe. Like, what on earth? This is insane, y'all. This is insane. And Pinky is right. She cannot testify on numbers that they are not in the 205s. The same numbers that Ho said they are part of the 205 and smeared them and plotted them in the crime scene in Fosloras. So Ho is a crook of note. I am, but then he's not alone. He's just not a host. They stay in. Geninda has been exposed. Hmm. Maloy, what have you put yourself into? Is what I want to know. I want to go back to what Rata said when he was defending Baloy about how he would not jeopardize his career. What is happening right now? Why would you do you? I mean, you worked so hard to get to where you are, and chances are your star was going to shine and possibly become NDPP someday or a judge in the High Court, possibly even the SCA. And all of this could go down the drain. All for what? To win come what may? And then, which kind of like also begs the question, what about all the cases that Baloy has prosecuted, successfully got a conviction out of those cases? Should they be going on review once this is proven that this case is cooked? Because clearly, I was, as I understand it, he has never lost a case before. And now you're asking, if he never lost a case before, is it because he made sure that the investigating officers they went to get false information about the accused, and therefore there was a successful conviction? Just like if you look at accused number one, Moses Sibia, in December in a Tembisa magistrate court, he was found guilty of possession of drugs and ammunition. And now this case is showing that there was never such a thing. Wow, guys. I am so wild right now. And I think Judge Rada is as shocked as the rest of us are. I mean, the way he is paying attention and he's listening to every detail that Pinky is telling. And you can tell that, man, what have I got myself into? I should have just stayed retired from presiding over matters. This case deserves a new judge, and I've always been saying this. It's too late for Rata to be regretting, if he's regretting or he's seeing the light, because it was clear from the start that he is presiding over a non-starter. Seriously, I don't know, honestly speaking. I do see and hear people who say that no, there was brown envelope that was involved with everybody that is involved to make sure that the five men that stand accused of killing Senzo Meyiwa go to jail. I don't know. I mean, everything now is starting to look plausible. Everything now starts to sound plausible. I think with this witness, Pinky understand the sky is getting clearer and clearer than all the other witnesses that have taken the stand. And we've known, and not known exactly, but we've suspected all this time that every one of the state witnesses that took the stand, they misled the courts. Now, the question is, will the defense apply for perjury charges laid against every one of them that took the stand? Also, for fraud and corruption and all these other cases, including defeating the ends of justice, because at the end of the day, Senzo Meyiwa's murder is being covered up by the very people that are supposed to be seeking justice and then making successful convictions of the person that killed Senzo Meyiwa. I mean, we've said this from the start. The 6 or 7 people that were with Senzo Meyiwa on the 26th of October 2014, they are the ones who should be in the dock. And I'm telling you, if they are brought before the court, one of them is going to sing like a canary. One of them is going to say, listen, I did see who shot Senzo Meyiwa. This is what transpired before the shot was shot and killed Senzo Meyiwa. The answer is there. And I don't understand why Judge Radal just continues to listen to this fabrication. It makes absolute no sense to any sensible person. Wow, I cannot believe my ears. And I can see where Mshololo is going. Like I said on my Friday video, Mshololo is building up to something and is going to blow this case out of the water and turn it on its head from what I am feeling she is headed to. And it's going to be very interesting when she asks Pinky, why didn't you report this matter? According to the piece of law I read in my video on Friday. My goodness, guys. Anyways, before they return, let me end here, but we are definitely going to have a discussion in my video later on in the day. I just thought let me come and say, wow, guys, I am blown away. I am totally blown away. And I'm sure a lot of y'all who are following today's proceedings, you are as shocked as I am. Anyways, let's see each other a little bit later. Ciao.